Hey guys, it's Pia here. I thought it would be fun to make a little weekly vlog for you guys and start this thing up again because Face Off started airing yesterday, and normally when I make weekly vlogs I kind of talk about what's been going on, what plans I have, and I also do a mini recap about Face Off and the episode that aired. I always do the recaps just on a very general note, so I try not to do any spoilers, but I do explain the theme, especially because I will always be making customs based on the theme of the challenge in the episode. So yeah, I'm just going to get to that in a bit. The reason also why I'm doing a weekly vlog is because a lot of you guys ask me on a regular basis, why is there nothing on your eBay shop, or when are commissions open and all that. So it's a very easy way for me to explain to you guys that, for example, this week I'm taking a little bit of time off from making or selling LPS customs. I'm currently making them, but I'm not selling them. I'm going to be putting up stuff next week, hopefully. And my commissions, as I've been saying many times, they're not open currently, but they will be opened up again on Saturday this week. So I will try to come up with a good time for that, and then I will post more information on my Instagram page, so you can check it out there if you're interested in commissioning me. Also, please have a look at my commissions information video if you want to commission me, and also check out my website, piaslittlecustoms.com, because it has general information about the commissions. A few of the pages aren't currently up, but I will be putting those up before the commissions open, so you can check them out later this week. In other news, I am going to become very busy because this week I am starting an art course, which is exciting and terrifying because there might be real artists there and they're just going to look at me like, who are you and what are you doing here? Because literally the only thing that I'm good at is painting LPS customs, and doing any other type of art doesn't come very naturally for me. I'm okay at doing LPS custom sketches because I do that pretty much every day. It's basically just tracing a base figure and then adding the things that I want to have on it, but that's not really, I don't qualify that as real art, so this is going to be very terrifying. But what I'm happy about though is that you guys are amazing, and you guys have given me a lot of confidence, much more than I've ever had as an artist, so I will try to take that course and just learn stuff from it, and maybe I'll find something else that I'm also good at other than painting LPS figures. I hope that. But yeah, other things, other news, don't really have many, other than that Face Off aired last night, and I'm going to do my mini recap now. So if you don't want to hear anything about what the episode was about, then please stop watching now. But yeah, so Face Off aired last night. It was the first episode of season 10, which is exciting because 10 seasons is a lot, and I'm very happy for Face Off that they've managed to stick around for that long. However, all that being said, it was one of the most boring episodes I've ever watched on Face Off, because it was literally like, the artists came in, they said something about themselves really shortly, and then it's like, oh, it's Mackenzie, what's she doing? And then she's like, oh, well, let's just start making the Spotlight Challenge right now, and let's not get to know these people at all. Once again, I don't understand why they couldn't have a Foundation Challenge in the beginning of the episode. It doesn't make any sense to me. That's the only way to really remember these contestants, and even if you get eliminated in the first episode, which someone did, it wasn't a non-elimination, you know, at least you get to understand what that artist was about, because they get the chance to do something that's their own in the beginning. So I can't say anything about the contestants because, just to be completely 100% honest, I wasn't terribly impressed with any of the characters that they came up with. First of all, I find it kind of boring that Face Off goes, it's almost every single season that they have an alien as the first challenge. I don't understand why. Why can't it be something else? Something that's a little bit more outside of their comfort zone, but it's always like, oh, aliens! Ooh, let's have another alien challenge, because we haven't had like 15 of those in the last 2 seasons. But yeah, so that was kind of not very interesting. Also, just the concept of bounty hunter, it's like, well, it's very general. There's nothing that's terribly unique about it. At least when they had the Miss Intergalactic thing 2 seasons ago, that was interesting because aliens aren't always seen as these beautiful creatures. They're always seen as these rogue kind of creatures that are bounty hunters or warriors or soldiers or something like that. So, oh well. The aliens that were the top looks, I have to say, the one that didn't win, I thought was okay. It wasn't like terribly interesting. It was fine. The one that won, yes, I understand that it was well detailed and stuff, but I just didn't like the face. I thought it was so boring. And there was like nothing interesting about the design. I can barely remember what it looked like. And it's really sad because just for me, the whole thing just didn't make sense. I didn't get a sense of what these artists are like as individuals. And I don't have any favorites yet because it's too early to say. Whereas in previous seasons, I've always had favorites immediately after the first episode. So maybe it's just a bland cast. I hope not. I have to say, in the preview thing for the entire season, some of the makeups looked really, really amazing. So I'm hoping that it's going to be great. They also kind of showed in the preview that they're going to do the same thing in the finale that they did last time, which is that the artists are going to do these little mini films, and I'm not entirely excited about that, but I mean, I guess they're trying to take it more to that level of actually having camera ready characters, which is okay, but I mean, it's kind of sad that they're doing that 2 seasons in a row. It's kind of boring. As for the people who were in the bottom, totally deserved to be there, absolutely. They were worse than the other ones, definitely. The person who was sent home, I felt really bad for them because, as I said, I didn't really get any sense of what that person could do or couldn't do, or what was their aesthetic, what was their style. It was literally that person said like 2 sentences at some point in the episode. And then it was like, okay, bye-bye. Good luck. I'm sure this work wasn't the best of your work, but we hope to see more of you in the future. And it's like, how standard is that? Like, that didn't make sense. No, but seriously, like, the judges didn't have anything constructive to tell him because they didn't know anything about him. So I just felt that the exit was just very, very sad. And as I said, don't understand why they didn't have a foundation challenge. I would much rather have a foundation challenge and then a shorter spotlight challenge, because at least then you would get to know these people for their artistic insights and not for the drama that they cause because, ooh, they can't work in a team, or like, it's a bit silly. So I'm definitely underwhelmed by this season premiere, but as always, I'm definitely going to try to stay positive, and most importantly, I'm going to create a custom, which is obviously going to be an alien bounty hunter. And this time I actually did something different. I'm not going to show you the concept sketch. I might show it next week when I do this sort of face-off reveal thing of the custom I made based on their challenge. But the thing that I did differently this time was that I actually sketched out an entire character, a feline alien that's a bounty hunter, and I didn't sketch it as an LPS custom, I actually sketched it as a real character, and I'm going to try to implement that onto the LPS that I'm going to be using. So it's kind of different because this time I wasn't thinking about the base figure and how everything is going to work. Is it going to work? It's more like I came up with a character and let's see if that works for the LPS. And it's actually something that I want to learn to do more, is to kind of break free from doing everything with having the LPS in mind and just doing character design. That's something that I hope that I can become better at, because it would be really cool to be good at that. But yeah, sorry for a really long rant once again. I'm just very passionate about Face Off. As you know, I've been watching it since season 1, so obviously I'm always excited about it, and I always have very strong emotions about whether it was good or not. So hope you guys don't mind, and if you've seen the episode, I would love to know what you guys thought of it. So please let me know in the comments if you watched it. But yeah, that's actually it for this weekly vlog. As I said, I'm going to do a video next week where I show you the custom that I made based on a challenge. So to recap, it is going to be a feline alien bounty hunter. That's going to be my original character. So I hope that you guys look forward to that, and I look forward to hearing your comments about the first episode. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? And is there someone on this season that you know somewhere? Because last season, some people apparently had some relatives on the show, and that was really cool to hear. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you again tomorrow. Bye!